Hello. So, I bought this house and I moved into it, and it turned out the people next door had a noisy business. And every morning at 7 or 8 o'clock, there's all this clanging and banging, and I can't sleep, and I can't meditate, and I want to be a good neighbor, and I don't want to make enemies right off the firing range, right out of the hatch. And so I just decided being welcome in this community is important to me. I'm just going to change my schedule. I can meditate later. I'm going to get up and I'm going to take the dog for a walk in the park. She will love that until the banging and clanging is gone. So here we go. Every morning I'm getting up and I'm going for a walk in the park, and the dog is loving it. And I found this park where they had a rock garden. I mean, a cathedral of rocks. There were people who were stacking rocks like the Buddhists do. And I was so excited, and so I was stacking rocks. Now, a lot of those rock piles were nearly up to my shoulders, and they were boulders, like great big huge rocks. No way I could pick one up. So I was making little stacks of rocks, like 18 inches or maybe 2 feet, but not very big, because I just weigh 110 pounds. I can't pick up a great big rock, but I thought it would be sweet to have some little stacks next to the big stacks. And I was just so excited about stacking rocks, and that I just love rocks anyway. I'm a mineral rock hound lady. So I take some pictures of my rock stacks and the stacks of rocks that other people did, and I posted it because I was just so, wanting to get to know people. I was new around here, and I was attacked. I was told that I was being selfish, that I was disrupting the habitats of bugs, and that I was being selfish because when the water rises, boats are going to go by and their motors are going to hit the stacks of rocks and their boats are going to be destroyed. So you can't do anything right. There I was trying to be unselfish and say nothing to the neighbors who were making so much noise I couldn't keep sleeping in the morning when I'm tired after insomnia. And I'm called selfish for stacking 18 inches of rocks when there is a pile of driftwood taller than me, nearly twice as tall as me. Nobody's complaining about whoever stacked up all that driftwood being selfish and boats running into that. No, it's an 18-inch stack of rock sitting next to rocks that are nearly 4 feet high in this rock garden. Now, I think if I'm selfish, God's selfish, because God's going to send a flood to come up and kill all the snakes and bugs underneath the rocks. But if I pick up a rock and stack it, I'm selfish and cruel and hurting habitat. I think it's a bunch of garbage. I think people just want to control and manipulate others. So anyway, then the flood came, the water came up, and the rock garden was underwater, and walking in the park was not fun anymore because the amount of land was so much less. It was all water. And I was mad because here I was trying to be unselfish, a good neighbor, and I'm accused of being selfish and thinking only of myself. So, I decided, okay, I'm going to have to talk to the neighbor. And I asked the neighbor, could you please let me know when it's going to be a really noisy day so I can make plans to, like, maybe go to Costco and spend the day with my niece or do something else so that I'm not home listening to banging, clanging, can't meditate, can't make a video, can't do anything, can't write, can't think because it's so friggin' noisy. And she told me no, that her hours are 7 to 7 and she's going to continue as usual. Essentially, F me. Now, this same person reported me for not mowing my grass soon enough because I was letting the grass grow so that the fireflies could lay eggs on it because I love fireflies. And I also love the flowers because the butterflies come. And my yard was a cathedral of lights and bugs, and it was wonderful. And I wasn't ready to mow yet, and she reported me to the HOA. And they came knocking on my door at 7 o'clock in the morning, telling me I had to get out there and mow or they going to give me a ticket. And I'm the selfish one, because I wanted to save bugs and fireflies and butterflies and hummingbirds by making sure they had plenty of habitat. And I'm the selfish one. And I'm the selfish one. And I asked, could you please let me know it's going to be a noisy day? I'll make plans to be away from the house. No, not going to do that. And I'm the selfish one. Anyway, I'm mad. You can see that I'm mad. And I tried to forgive. And I've tried to make friends. And I'm still mad. Anyway, am I selfish? Do y'all think I'm selfish? Am I the selfish one? I'm just wondering. Let me know what you think. Like if you like my videos. Subscribe if you like them, and you will, and you would like to. And that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Bye.